one trick to making really good black powder is starting out with good chemicals and also having them start out being very, very, very fine in particulate size. This I got from Fireworks Cookbook. There's 2 pounds and 2 pounds. Before anything, I'm going to go ahead and run this through a fine mesh screen, and that way I can have all the really fine stuff go through, and then the thicker stuff, the more coarse stuff, ends up atop the screen. Decided to take this outside because it's putting off a lot of aerosol crap, so go ahead and just agitate it and push it through. I like these pieces right here because I'll just sit there and scrub it. So I've got all the coarse stuff up top. So this right here is left over from 4 pounds. There's a good amount. I'll go ahead and set that aside and probably put it through a coffee grinder, make it fine. So what does that do? Turns it into the ultra fines, and then I set aside the slightly coarse, and this ought to decrease the amount of mill time that I have to run my black powder for. There we have it. Got about 4 or 5 pounds of potassium nitrate. Fine. Now when making black powder, it doesn't hurt to do the same thing with your other chemicals, especially sulfur. When it comes to my air float charcoal, this stuff already starts out so fine that I just don't even bother to run that through the screen because it would all go through the screen. So when making black powder, I'll screen the potassium nitrate and the sulfur. I do it all at once so that I don't have to do it over and over and over between batches. When it comes to turning it on the mill, with these bad boys, there we have it. Big old batch of black powder. Perfect, that's exactly the smell now. Go. Yeah! It worked! Oh! Freaking burn my shirt. You can actually see the yellow, which is the sulfur. So, note to self, don't wear nice clothing when I do these. My bad.